We are live, high noon, the final episode of the summer, deep, so deep in the main event. And a man who didn't make it all the way, but did make our coverage yesterday, the one and only Lando Calrissian, Landon Tice. How's it going, man?
It's going great, I'm really shaking off that deep run, but I'll be okay. I'd like to thank my
Here,
swaps.
another man, controversial figure. This is the final table of the $50,000 buy-in no limit event that is also going on right now.
There he is.
Jake Schindler's List Schindler. And Corey Aldemir. Some controversial stuff going on there. Mr. Smirnoff with the very notable hat. But we're here, day 8 now of the main event.
I'm not in day 8 anymore.
No, but we are,
not.
as part of High Noon. 15 players left. We will play down to 9.
Okay.
And the final table will then commence. We have players from all over the world: Spain, Mexico, Italy, United States, Germany. There are some European end bosses still in. And
I'm not one of them.
No, Landon is not one of them. Landon could not make the cut.
No.
This is the last show. We have one hat here, so if anybody out here wants to come claim it, it's yours. Otherwise, we'll just give it to Nikki. Speaking of which, we're going to bring in Nikki. Landon,
Here we go.
Great run.
Thank you.
Let's show you guys the chip leaders. Juan Maceres from Spain with a pretty massive chip lead there. Adam Walton is in second. Jan-Peter Jachmann, German Euro end boss. Stephen Jones. Producer John, move that thing so I can keep reading. Toby Lewis from the UK, controversial figure himself with some glasses. Yeah, some glasses and stuff.
Glasses Gate?
Ruslan Pridik, I believe from the Ukraine. Jose Aguilera, no relation to Christina Aguilera, from Mexico, I believe. Joshua Payne, one of the last remaining American hopes. Sachin Yossi, Daniel Weinman, old school online grinder. Dean Hutchinson, Daniel Holzner, and the most notable name in the field, Nikki.
Yeah.
Alec Torelli.
You know what, Will? And I said this about Phil Hellmuth because I'm pretty sure all of them are going to give me mentions in their books or speeches later. But I sat next to Phil Hellmuth right before he won his 17th bracelet. I was at the same table as Alec Torelli and Josh Aria. Josh Aria went on to win a bracelet, and Alec Torelli went deep in the main. So I'm pretty much a really good luck charm for anybody but me at this series. But I'm sure that I'm going to get accolades soon. So I'm just waiting on that.
That's a really cool story,
Thank
Nikki.
you.
But let's show you guys the betting odds that Brent Hanks came up with for the main event here. I don't know about these odds. Juan Maceres plus 300. I feel like he should have a little bit worse odds than that. Adam Walton. Who do you guys like in chat? Who do you guys think is going to bring this puppy home?
I'm liking this hat. I root for good hats.
Toby Lewis plus 450. That one looks pretty juicy. Jan-Peter Jachmann plus 600. He gets to the end in all the John Wick movies, but he never beats John Wick. But let's go back. Let's show you a little outside action here. Go live to that shot, Producer John. This is a big pot developing at the $50,000 no limit final table between Corey Aldemir, who won the 2021 COVID main event, and another player. Guys, just so you know, we can't film the main event tables, unfortunately. They're down to 2 tables, so all those outer tables are unfortunately gone from our filming radius. But we can show you guys this action. Final table of the 50K. Over $2 million up top. And we're giving out a hat.
I mean, they're going to have to pull it off of my head because I claimed this hat like 2 days ago. So.
Oh, come on. Leave it for someone to take, Nikki. You already bought your own hat. Put the hat down. Look, there's no Danish here. We came with a professional setup. No Danish here today because we're starting a little later.
If there's any High Noon viewers left in the building, you can maybe claim this hat out of my cold, dead hands.
Wow.
I got makeup on it.
Nikki will fight you for the hat.
That's all I got.
We're just showing you guys a bonus hand. This is from the final table, the 50K, which is going on. We'll get back to the main event coverage in a sec. This is the only thing we can film live for you guys. So we'll go back through the main event and kind of get you through what happened last night, talk about today. I mean, just incredible energy in here, Maria. I mean,
Thanks, Remco.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure the guy in the highlighter sweatshirt was at my main event table on day one.
This looks like some euro on euro violence here in the 50K.
It's a big problem.
But yeah, we have a mix of players at the main event final table all over the world. UK with Jack O'Neill and Toby Lewis. Germany with Jan-Peter Jachmann. Mexico with Jose Aguilera, no relation to Christina. America with a lot of notables, actually. Alec Torelli headlining.
That's
the
a lot of
crew.
notables.
Yeah.
Have you done your breathing exercises yet today,
Yeah, guys,
Will?
should we do a bit of...
I heard it gives you power.
Should we do a breathing
it's
exercise?
2 in, 2 out.
All right, no, that's our breathing exercise.
We
All
didn't
right,
even do it
Enough of this.
together.
Enough of this. The people
We're
aren't
never
here.
gonna win a
people aren't here
bracelet.
for the 50K, producer John. Let's show them the last player to get eliminated last night, Mr. Das. Very epic run from him, but couldn't hack it in the end.
Das
wait,
the end
no,
for
sorry.
him.
We do have a big hand here. Let's show you,
Oh,
just
shit,
show you
okay.
guys this bonus coverage, and then we'll get to the main event. Big hand here in the 50K. Just so you guys know, we can't film the main event live.
But you can hear it. It's very exciting.
And Corey Aldemir looks like he just got showered from the final table of this 50K. Big pot. Wow.
Euro and on Euro violence ends in deaths.
And Jake Schindler is still alive and well.
So that's good.
The main event is going to start. The coverage is going to start after our show. You guys will be...
We're the appetizer, the aperitif.
Yeah, we're the pre...
We wet your palate.
We're the
amongst
pre-show.
other
yeah,
parts
as this
that we
guy,
wet.
wow, just takes Corey Aldemir's soul in this 50K. All right, let's show him how the 16th place finisher, Mr. Das, got eliminated last night.
Outer table action. 4s for Walton, Queen 10 for Das, Ali. The boat for Walton and the flush for Das. This is cold. 25 million in the middle, Ali.
19 million.
Bringing us up to speed. Walton opened to 1.2. Anirban Das flatted. O'Neill flatted on the button. Hutchison came along. And Walton has just showered Das,
He's got me covered.
who called the 1.2 follow through on the flop. Understandably got there on the turn call.
Poor Mr. Das there. Just...
That's the end for him.
Yeah, that's the end. But he caught up with Mintzy yesterday. Got some words in with our own Mr. Mintzy. If you want to show that interview, producer John.
Okay, World Series of Poker, day 7 of the main event, second break. We're joined by Anirban Das. 27 players left. How's it going?
Going good so far. Had gotten short, but then doubled up as well. So taking each hand and each situation as it comes.
That's probably, I guess, taking your time, take it as it goes, has got to be the way to go here. Obviously, a lot of high pressure, 27 players left, but also hell of an opportunity.
Absolutely. I don't think the odds are I'll never be in this situation again. So I'm just enjoying it and taking it as it comes.
Love the grateful attitude, embrace the moment. I think that hopefully will take you far. How's your chip stack?
I think I have about 15, and so I played in the main event in 2018. That was my first main event, and I'd actually exited in the first level. I'd played like a total fish.
Wow.
So I always wanted to do it again, just to sort of at least do my best, right? Because that time I just wasn't myself. So I think I've achieved that. I've also gotten the top score for an Indian. So from now on, everything's just a bonus.
So that was the only other time you played the main event was 2017. So look at this straight. Busts the first level the first time he plays the main event. He comes back 5 years later for redemption, and he's down to 3 tables. Love the story.
Thank you.
Well, we're pulling for you. Good luck, Anirban, and thank you for giving us some time. We're going to let you get back. Enjoy your break.
Thank you.
Wow, producer John, guys, I'm sorry about that. Well, I don't know what the last thing you heard from me was, but producer John with some more technical difficulties. You know how the show goes. It wouldn't be our final episode without producer John just kind of trying to sabotage us. But we're back. 15 players left in the main event here.
How are you feeling?
I'm excited.
You pumped?
I'm super pumped.
Have you picked a horse?
Yeah, my horse is Alec Torelli.
Me too. He was wearing a hematite necklace on the first day. Oh, you know what? By the way, he said at the beginning on Twitter that he was going to write down every single hand that he plays during the main so that he can, I don't know, write a book like a Gus Hansen style thing. I don't know. But he's going to, use all the hands to show you how he got there when he gets there. So at the end of this, we could see, a cool book. And
yeah, potential book coming from Alec
probably
Torelli.
A big thank you to me because I was at the table, right?
This is Ian Matakis there in the 3 seat, the chip leader one of the chip leaders of the 3K PLO 6 Max final table, and the WSOP Player of the Year leader currently. We're just showing you the side events. The main event has 2 tables left, 15 players, led by Juan Maceras, potentially son of the online legend Viet Cong 01 for all the online grinders in there. Someone in chat says, commentary so bad, just turn the sound back off. Yeah, that sounds good. We got a lot of final tables going here today. But, yeah, we got 15 players left in the main event. Let's show you guys some action from last night. One of the last standing Americans, Joshua Payne.
He was causing a lot of pain.
Yeah, put his balls on the table.
Payne with 9-6 on the button after Friedrich has checked this Trey 10 flop.
Yeah, and pre-flop, we see that Friedrich defended here and is going to come along for the 650K with ace high. Friedrich checking it over to Payne, who does turn some equity with the gut shot straight draw, looking for a 7. So it does feel like a natural continue on this particular turn card. 2-tone, 2 flush draws out there. Friedrich, sticky. Staying on Payne with the ace high.
That was a misclick.
12.7 in the middle, and Friedrich hits a pair of aces on the river, checks over to Payne, and getting there on the river. I like this bluff out of Payne.
He went big, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Very much so.
Oh,
and
no delay.
Friedrich, just such a quick call. Wow, just not a believer. Didn't even have to think about
Good
it.
call. Good river.
No delay, no
Boom.
doubt.
What a face on Payne right now.
A brave American tries to fight, doesn't work out.
He was putting a lot of people to the test. I really appreciated that with his big chip stack, just putting the pressure on and not taking the pressure off. What about that? Do you have a clip of that? Producer John, do you have a clip of that bluff with where, who was it that had the ace-5 suited?
He probably doesn't, Nikki.
Okay,
So if
well,
we don't have something set up,
you know
please
what?
don't reference it.
Last time I referenced all the clips and you guys had them all, so I thought it was like movie magic that I could just like pull a clip from my memory and you guys just have it there.
Let's see what else we do have. Kara Scott did catch up with Payne, and maybe this is a little bit of an explanation on what happened.
Joshua Payne finished day 6 with almost enough chips for a final table stack, a pretty good place to be. But instead of going home and going to bed, he was actually out playing baccarat and drinking whiskey until about 3 a.m. with his friends, and I have actually seen the photographic evidence. He told me that there's just no point in being nervous right now in the main event, because for everybody who's still in, they're so high above expectation that everything after this point is a blessing.
I just don't know how he ever has that hand. So he is.
Yeah, we also, our own Mintzy caught up with Payne, the youngster. But let's show you guys what's going on. This is the rail. This is the closest we can get to the main event here. But we are just the intro show. We are just the intro show, guys.
We're the dusty intro show.
We don't have
what
any.
You want to see.
We don't have any side tables to show you. There's only 2 tables left. They're both feature tables. Massive crowd here. 15 players left in the main event. Juan Maceras with the chip lead. They will play down to a final table of 9 today, as you see a dusty online reg there sweating someone. But yeah, Maurice Hawkins is out. The Hawk crashed and burned, made a great run. Alec Torelli, now the last great American hope. The Circle Beard is out. I mean, all the legends. You see the rail there. There is an Italian player who has had a really dedicated rail the whole tournament, has just grinded a short stack. He's still in the running now somehow. Pretty incredible. I mean, that this guy has just held on. Daniel Holzner has had the most dedicated rail I've ever seen, just has been railing for like 4 or 5 days. The guy's had a short stack, has battled through. Let's show you this interview. Mintzy caught up with Mr. Payne, Joshua.
All right, we're joined by Josh Payne. Second chips right now, 29 left, day 7, second break. And I did some research on you. Saw you made a little cash last year in the World Series main, and this is one of your only other cashes. How's this run going, man? This is pretty incredible.
I mean, I'm just playing poker, you know. I don't really play too many tournaments. Probably the 5th tournament I've ever played, so I'm just enjoying the moment.
Just the 5th tournament he's ever played, second chips in the main with 29 left. Also, a note, so you're 23, you're still finishing grad school, I believe?
No, just undergrad, COVID and stuff, you know, took a break.
Where do you go to school?
Georgia Tech.
Ramblin' Wreck from Georgia Tech. He's a hell of an engineer. Are you missing? So I heard you might be missing. So you're playing the World Series main. You might have some summer school. Like, what's going on?
We're not going to talk about that.
No comment, huh?
Yeah, no comment.
Classic misunderstanding. Well, you're 23. It sounds like you're on like my path. Hopefully you graduate in quicker than 8 years than I did. Well, so you're feeling pretty good. Second break, just playing some poker. I mean, only your 5th tournament. You're killing the main. I mean, how's this feel?
That feels pretty good. Honestly, I'm just enjoying the moment.
All right. Well, we're going to let you enjoy the moment. Go enjoy your break. Thank you for giving us some time. More from day 7 of the World Series main event. Good luck, Josh Payne.
Do you feel like there's any truth to like the more you know, the worse you run? Because I feel like that guy's this is his 5th tournament. He hasn't caught enough bad beats. He feels good, you know.
Yeah,
so he just runs good. You feel good and you run good.
He's in summer school. He's drinking, playing baccarat till 5 in the morning. He doesn't know,
What
so
a
he
life.
just plays.
Do you remember being 23, or is that too long ago?
No, that's like
It's
half of
way
my
long
life ago. Yeah, Nikki and I are pretty old.
Hey! I'm like 24 now.
And look at this, guys. Look who we have entering the room here. Is that, wow.
Those things still exist?
Someone is coming up to the final table in style. What are those, Segways?
They're hoverboards.
Hoverboards. Wow.
They were really
is
popular.
Is that Alec Torelli? And a scooter, too.
Okay, someone's got a razor. I mean, we're
is
bringing back all the...
Is Alec Torelli's entourage? Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, day 8 here.
Day 8 in the main.
Day 8. That's longer than a week in most countries.
In most countries.
Yeah. Not Brazil. They go 10-day weeks out there. Just some outside coverage.
Yeah, it's really cool that we can't show you like the main, so that you have to.
Let's not focus on that. They don't need to know that.
You need to be teased. Your
let's
balls
show you
get
guys
tickled a little bit.
some more great interviews we had. This is Jan Peter Jachman, one of the final Euro end bosses. But no, you know what? Let's show you guys. Let's show you guys. This is some outside action you might care about. Phil Hellmuth grinding the $600 deep stack here, making a run. Big summer for Hellmuth. Wins bracelet number 17. Eating a little snack there.
84 players left in this $600 deep stack. Ultra stack.
It might be the Hall of Fame bounty, actually, the 1979 Hall of Fame bounty.
That's more
and
likely.
Congratulations to Brian Rast. newest inductee of the Hall of Fame, 3-time winner of the $50,000 Poker Players Championship. Amazing accomplishment. And, yeah, we're here. This is just the pregame. At 3, cards are up. You guys can watch them play down to the final table. Follow us here on YouTube. Look at Martin Zamani out in the field. Looking really, that's a Hall of Famer right there, Maria.
Thank you.
You
know,
Martin
I'm up
Zamani,
for, I'm
the
up
one
for
and only.
a Hall of Fame.
For what?
Maybe I might be inducted soon. They were talking about on Twitter, like I might.
Let's show you guys the Euro N boss, the one that John Wick has to kill to finish the movie. Jan-Peter Jachmann. This is Jan Peter. Thank you, producer John.
Day 7, World Series of Poker main event, first break, down to 39 players. You could cut the tension in the air with a knife. We're joined on break by one of the chip leaders, Jan-Peter Jachmann, who's, I got to say, got some world's most interesting man vibes going here. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. I had a great start, like a rocket. So I took out 2 players, and especially the second hand against Sam Stein. I played that I flopped the set, but I played that especially like I wanted it, that he was check raising me with an ace, and I was hoping that. And so that was a great spot for me, and so I did very well. I went up to 30 million. Now I'm back like 24, so I lost a few small hands, but still in great shape. So.
Yeah, so you're from Germany, and I heard a rumor you invented the first magazine or poker magazine in Germany?
Yeah, it was like the old German card player, but it was called Poker Blood, like a hand, and we had this for 10 years, and it was the biggest print magazine for poker. And in that time, I was traveling a lot as like part-time chief editor and player. So I was always like semi-professional until I made the first big win in 2012. I win the PLO World Championship. So and then afterwards, I was more in like a professional player.
That actually leads me to my next thing. I heard PLO is actually your preferred game, and you're more of a PLO guy than No Limit Hold'em, and yet here we are with 24 million chips on 38 left in the main, but you love PLO, right?
Yeah, I am playing mainly and PLO, cash games and tournaments. I play maybe 2 or 3 big events, No Limit Hold'em, so I'm very happy with my game, and I need sometimes like one day to get into that. It was very funny. The first day.
Sorry, guys. The Euros have been known to tank on the table. They also will tank during interviews. But let's show you Toby Lewis, Euro crusher, taking out Gabby Lifshitz here with the Pocket Rockets last night.
Toby, pocket
Mine is
aces.
also Omar. This is like Toby Lewis
WSOP
live
deal, right?
in a snapshot.
Bring me
Right
back to have played.
Congrats.
I can't. I mean, I'm not the only woman in your life giving you a hard time, though, Norm. So,
Oh wow,
get it at home, get it at work. Nowhere to hide.
Queen 10 of hearts for Gabby.
Pretty looking hand. Off of a shorter stack. Might want to get aggressive, but would be nice also just to see a flop in position off of 29 bigs.
Oh, made the call. Definitely. Lifshitz with ace crackers. To be.
Yes, definitely.
Cracking in progress. We could. I know Toby Lewis would love to shut the door right here.
There's going to be a lot of those in there. A lot of pairs, a lot of straight draws.
Toby's saying deuce of clubs. And what Toby asks for, Toby usually gets. I think he goes hefty again.
Chat.
Does feel like Lewis has real hands.
Oh, wow. Toby's check induces a bet. All in. Oh, wow.
Toby's smarter than me.
$6 million from Lifshitz. And there is the call. Aces against the draw.
Lewis has to fade.
Toby Lewis stands to win a big pot if his aces can hold up. Lifshitz on his rail. Can he survive?
Gabby's shove there reminds me of Amir Vahidi's old. If you want to live, you got to be willing to die. And
Not
he's gonna die.
be.
Lifshitz eliminated by Toby Lewis.
Poker's fun when you got aces.
Yeah, and there's a shot of the man who has eliminated more players from this main event than anyone else. Jeff Platt plotting out his next victim. Only 15 people left for Jeff to eliminate. Who do you think he chooses?
If you want revenge on anybody, just make your lists now for next year's main event. Hand it to Jeff.
Jeff Platt, the Reaper, over here. And there was a little controversy about Toby. Toby
with the
Lewis
glasses?
and his sunglasses. Yeah, let's pull up this tweet, producer John. See what we got here. Very controversial. Toby Lewis. Poker Karen, always a great source for poker news. And
Scandals.
yeah. Should the WSOP postpone the 2023 main event? Will they do an emergency investigation?
So if there are cameras, how does it help him? I mean,
In the glasses?
how is it different than poker vlogging? Or eyes?
He can see through the cards of his opponents.
Oh, that's
apparently.
how it goes?
I don't know.
They have X-ray vision
I don't know.
Ray-Ban glasses?
Alec Tortellini, deep in this tournament.
He's a dual citizen, so I don't know if he even counts as a full American left standing.
He has the American flag. Look, guys, we joke about the Euros. We love everybody here.
Yeah.
The reason we give the Euros so much crap is because they're so much
They
better.
keep dominating us. And
They're
it's not
so
fair.
much better.
It hurts our feelings.
And we're angry as Americans.
We cry in our bed.
There you see our man Enrique getting some camera shots. We can't show you guys the tables, but we can show you our cameraman.
Yeah, I mean, that's
taking
pretty
pictures.
sick.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And one of the last remaining Americans, also Daniel Weinman,
He's wearing a really
grinder.
cool hat, too, and there's 7,000 of you watching. You can win this hat just by coming over here and plucking it off the table. I will fight you for it in the streets with a knife, but you're welcome to come try.
Yeah, so Mintzy did catch up with Daniel Weinman, one of the last remaining American online grinders in the tournament. Definitely not a Euro.
All right, day 7 World Series, a poker main event. Got to support the Southerners still in this thing. Dan Wyman teared it up. 35 million chips. How we feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Never kind of thought I'd be this deep in the main. I mean, you see it every year, and you never really picture yourself being there, and now it's kind of all surreal.
Yeah, and so, Dan, I know you still play a good bit of poker, but you've also kind of gotten involved in some other stuff. Has that kind of helped you recharge your brain toward poker, just kind of doing a more balanced lifestyle?
Absolutely. I mean, getting away from poker full time has been like a blessing in disguise. I'm out here 15 summers in a row, playing every single event, and by the main, I'm just totally beat. But this year, went home for a month, came back out just for this tournament, and feels so good every day.
So, what kind of schedule did you end up playing this summer?
I played the first 2 weeks or so, had 4 cashes, a couple deep runs, but nothing special, and honestly went home, was probably about 50-50 to even play the main, and got talked into coming out. So
what talked you into playing this main event?
My girlfriend, actually. She was, I was trying to explain, I'm probably going to go out. Most of the time you're going to lose. Like, she doesn't know poker very well. So coming to explain, I'm going to put 10K into this tournament, and 80% of the time I'm going to dust it off. She didn't love that, but then you tell her there's 12 million up top, and she was like, all right, go do your thing.
Well, look, getting some support from the home front, nothing like it. I bet she's pretty damn glad about that right now.
Yeah, she's loving it. She's sweating it from home. Still quite can't tell you what beats what, but, she gets happy when the chips get pushed my way.
Hell yeah. Well, good luck to Dan. 35 million chips, 38 left, and we'll let Jeff Platt cut in here. Dan walks off.
So, that backfired. Jeff Platt was trying to interview Dan Weinman. Didn't get him. Dan Weinman's still in the tournament. But Jeff was close enough to Mintzy, so Mintzy's gone now.
Yeah, Mintzy's eliminated.
Mintzy's been eliminated. As we see Helmuth. Wow, Helmuth and Martin Zamani. What a combo there.
Getting into it.
Few Americans left in the field. Adam Waltman, Stephen Jones, Daniel Weinman, and Alec Tortellini. And the short stack of the tournament, Kong Pham. Very international field here. 400,000 in the side event. I know that's not what you guys are here for, but that is the man, the myth, the legend, Phil Hellmuth.
Going for his 18th bracelet here.
You think he'll get it?
No. I only gifted him for the 17th.
What do you guys think? Is Phil Hellmuth going to win his 18th bracelet? 1 for yes, 2 for no
He'll get
in
second.
chat. Probably get second.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we're just building to the climax. Cards are up in the air. Cards are on their backs, Maria, in about, 30 minutes. This is just the pregame. This is not the main event, guys.
I love that I'm the Maria Ho B team.
Oh, you're not. Sorry,
I'm a
Nikki.
fan. Yeah,
Nikki.
thank you.
Nikki Limo. This is our wonderful co-host here.
It's Remco. So, Will, yesterday, the feature table was talking a lot about yoga and hiking, and they were doing breathing exercises. Do you prefer a table like that with all the camaraderie and breathing exercises, or are you more like you want everyone to get serious and stare down at each other?
Is there a happy medium where we're just
No.
talking and not doing breathing exercises, but not doing too many
What
stare
would you
downs?
like to talk about at the table? Like, what's your ideal table banter?
Just whatever's going on in life, get off your chest. How's everything for you? I mean, I know your personal trainer made a deep run in the main event.
He did. He did.
Busted. You guys back in the gym yet, or is he taking a little time to?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty chiseled, so I haven't jumped back in there yet. But probably come fall.
Well, speaking of chiseled, let's show you guys this crazy fold from the main event. Sachin Joshi, one of the last 3 UK players in the main event, made an insane laydown last night. Let us know what you guys think. Deep in the main event, what do you do in this spot?
Made off of a stack of 12.6 coming into this one by Joshi.
Does have the salmons here. I like this quite a lot from O'Neill. There are 16 combinations of the ace-king and 12 of the kings and aces, so if we think O'Neill is doing this with the ace-king, he is a favorite to have that over the bigger pairs. One has to fear kings or aces, though, for Joshi. Oh, and he does let it go. And Yachtman might very well do the same. And if he does, they're quite deep, by the way. He might peel in position, try to hit a 10 or reevaluate. But if he does let it go, we can really see the power of aggression.
That one.
It's like perhaps he is getting away. He does. Very nice from O'Neill. Take it down. How sweet it is to pick up 5 million some odd, stone uncontested.
With the third.
Pocket queens in the muck.
That happened. It was a good fold.
I mean, wow. And Jan Peter, legend, the final Euro N boss. Is that? Oh, sorry.
Who'd you think it was? Stephen Song?
No, I can't. Can't
Joseph
do
Chong?
those. Can't do those.
Producer John said you guys are talking about me in the chat. Probably all good things. Probably about how chiseled I am.
Yeah.
Probably about how you want to pry this hat from my hands.
So, what do you
You're
guys
here?
think about that? Do you fold queens there or no? 1 for no, 2 for yes. Do you ever fold queens in that spot? We're going to be switching over as we see this guy get showered. This is Titus, pretty dusty Maryland reg, getting showered.
Rampage got eliminated.
Zamani winning that pot? All those chips going in the middle, guys. It's going to be our last show. You know, it wouldn't be fitting without a lot of technical difficulties, but you are going to get to see Martin Zamani shower a really dusty Maryland reg. But yeah, day 8 of the main event here. Alec Torelli.
Last American standing?
No, he's not.
One of the last Americans
There's a lot.
standing?
No, there's a lot of Americans left.
Oh, I thought you said that was only
Joshua
a couple.
Payne, Daniel
Okay.
Weinman, Kong Pham, Adam Walton, chip leader of the
America.
Americans. Yeah, day 8. It's been a great run here on High Noon.
You know what I found out? That you know how we were talking about like young moneymaker the other day? I think his name is Chris.
Yeah,
He was on
young moneymaker, Chris Moneymaker's potential long
name
lost
is
son
Chris.
made a deep run in the main event. It was not to be. There is the man not in the main event anymore, in the Hall of Fame bounty, the poker brat. Looking for 18. He's got it on the hat already.
That's great. He's a miracle manifester.
Let us know in chat, who are you anti-sweating in the main the most? Who do you not want to win?
Oh, that's a good one.
Who do you not want to win the main the most? Who are you anti-sweating the most here in chat? Let us know.
There's a lot of good boys in the still
A lot
left.
of Proud Boys
a lot
in
of,
there?
lot of good boys. I
A lot
wouldn't
of
say
Proud
that. I
Boys?
didn't say that.
No?
They did not say
Proud
that.
Boys or good boys?
I said good boys.
Yeah, this is just the warm-up show, guys. We are going to be taking you into the YouTube coverage, which starts at the top of the hour at 3 p.m. PST. Watch on YouTube, watch on PokerGo, depending whether you like Remco, whether you like Donnie Peters, what's your flavor of the day. As you see security doing a great job there on the rail. The rail is absolutely jam-packed.
Security tried to kick me out last time I was here. I was already walking out. They were like, "You're not supposed to be here."
Nikki got booted by security last time.
Sorry, I had to sneak back in today. Wear this disguise. You can see the rail of the main. It's very exciting. We can't show you the main, but it is coming up shortly. So stay tuned. We can do fast sweeps of it, get your dick wet a little bit, but you get a free preview. You do get like an hour or two. I think last time, if we got a certain amount of likes, you got an extra hour. So, stay tuned to that. They're giving away seats to events. I don't know. I didn't memorize the promo code or anything, so I'm not doing a great job here, but
yeah, why don't you show us the chips again, Producer John, just for people that are tuning in later, the chip counts for the main event. Juan Maceras, chip leader from Spain. Adam Walton, second. Jan Peter. Apologies for Jan Peter and all his fans. We had to cut off his interview. Producer John sort of led us astray there as usual. Stephen Jones, Toby Lewis, Ruslan Predic, Jose Aguilera, Joshua Payne, Sachin Joshi, Daniel Weinman, Dean Hutchinson, Daniel Holzner, Alec Torelli, Jack O'Neill, and Kong Pham with the short stack. But Kong, they call him King Kong, has a lot of heart.
Yeah. I always root for the last place person. I guess if I were to anti-sweat someone, it'd have to be the first place person, just because, they're probably not going to go out, probably. So it's more fun.
We've had a great run this year, guys. High Noon has gone from a small platform with just a few hundred watchers to somehow 7,000.
It's probably us. It's not the main event coverage at all. Probably us doing a really good job. So let's go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe. Hit the bell, because I know you want to see more.
Yeah, Jeff Platt. Nobody look at this. Show them what's going on here, Producer John. Jeff Platt is trying to interview some players, but he keeps getting showered. Nobody wants to be the next person to bust out.
It's smart. It's good strat.
Yeah, Jeff has been the ultimate reaper for the main event, just eliminating players left and right. Interviewed the chip leader Zachary Hall early on day 6. Didn't make it through the day after starting off with like 300 big blinds. Yeah, main event, day 8 here. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to the Euros. All the Europeans that have stuck with us through all of this.
They put up with our 4th of July antics.
They put up with our stupid
our
Americans.
Fireworks.
For all of you Euros that have put up with my stupid American bullshit for like 5 weeks.
Good for you.
Respect to you guys. You guys are so strong. You're so, what is that? What is that? Jake Schindler is a Euro, I think.
Yeah, disguised.
Officially, yeah, he's disguised. He's one of the newest models of the
not
European.
One of us.
Yeah,
not one of us. So, Will Jaffe, what's next on the agenda for you after hosting High Noon all series long and then commentating for the WSOP? Do you just go back to your Dusty 2-5 game, or what happens next for you?
No, I'm gonna go see my family. Actually,
okay.
My wife, my son.
That's hot. That's really hot.
And also probably some bong hits, probably a lot of video games.
With your son?
No, he's only 3.
Gosh, that is. Hey. Well, we got Lamanna here. He made kind of a deep run in the main. You want to stay here?
Yeah,
and
why
tell
don't you
us
pop in for Nikki? She's getting a little tired anyway. We've got the tortoise, the legendary tortoise.
Squeeze in here.
You know what, Nikki?
Will.
You can have this hat. Give that hat to Nikki. She's earned it.
What's happening?
Tortoise, so you made a deep run in this year's main event.
Semi-deep.
Well,
yeah.
deep for you.
Yeah, deep for me.
Yeah, what did you get?
It was past the min cash,
Like,
so that means that's deep for me.
Top 500?
Almost 520 something.
Oof.
527.
Deepest run ever?
No. Deepest run ever was 2012. I got 140 something. Day 5.
So, what does
was
it
fun.
take to make a deep run? Are you just playing extremely tight? Are you?
No, just play well and get cards and have them hold. That's the key.
Is that
don't punt it off, and if you do punt it off, get there.
Yeah, Solve for Why member, the Tortoise, my favorite member
That's
of the
what
podcast.
we teach at Solve for Why.
Not necessarily because he's great or talks well, but because he's less annoying than all the other people on the show.
That's a low bar, though.
Yeah, but it's fair,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
it's
yeah,
fair.
yeah, for sure.
So do you have anybody you're sweating still in the main event, Tortoise?
Yeah, Toby Lewis.
Toby Lewis?
Toby, yeah. Toby's my boy.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys play so differently.
I know, he plays well. Something just happened.
Yeah,
Holy
guys.
Shit. They went nuts
Wow.
over there. It's going to get
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah,
I'm going to get crazy probably Sunday.
We have, there was a huge eruption. You
Yeah.
guys will see it on YouTube. We
Mhm.
can't spoil anything
No,
here.
no spoilers.
No spoilers. We're leading you guys into the main event, which will start now in about 15 minutes on the same channel. So just stay here. If you've battled through this show with us, you might as well just keep watching and actually see some poker and
Yeah.
some main event footage.
For sure.
So yeah, I guess the Solve for Why team is sweating Toby Lewis.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, we love Toby. We got his significant other, Danielle, is a really good friend of ours. Has been for a while, so that's how we met him. And then
significant other, is that like the clone version or
the clone version?
Yeah, the other, like, what does that mean?
That means like his girl, his woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying that, Tortoise. Yeah, sorry. The Solve for Why guys, you guys are hanging out with Matt Berkey a lot. You use a lot of big words, and
I don't. Yeah,
yeah, but Berkey does.
I carry a thesaurus around with me when
Berkey
he's,
does. Yeah. So guys,
he's
15
around.
minutes, 3 p.m. main event coverage is starting. Not the pre-show. Not any more of this bullshit where
The
we
real
cut off
deal.
interviews.
real
The
hands.
real show with hands is going to fire up at 3. They're going to play down from 15 to the final table. Huge spot. I mean, look, you've gotten this far. It's been a great run, but you do not want to bust now after 8 days of grinding, right before.
Especially when the real pay jumps start to happen.
Yeah, when you can win millions, but then up top, too, 12 million tortoise shells. I mean, what would you even do with that much money?
Oh, my God. I'd buy a new shell for sure.
What would you guys do in chat with $12 million?
In
Honestly,
where?
in chat.
In the
not
chat?
like what would
Oh.
you do, but like
What would the
just
chat do?
Tell us the chat.
Yeah.
Chat. You know what I'm saying? Turtle confused us there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're here at the main event. We're gonna ride you guys out. We're gonna show you Juan Maceras eliminating a Euro. Great work by him doing that. But let's show you from last night. The chip leader, Juan Maceras. This guy has been crushing the main event.
Maceras. See what Patechuk has here in the big blind. A couple of threes. All in declared. Poor timing it is. Maceras is trying to cross the 100 million mark.
And he has run into top of range from the chip leader's button open. Disastrous.
You know how sometimes someone's rail, you could feel it a little, that some of them are kind of hating on the guy on the low, you know, or they're having mixed feelings. Not feeling that from Maceras' rail.
Unified.
Unified.
Solidarity.
Solidarity.
Crab-free flop. Patechuk. It's his fate.
Oh, it's a low card, but indeed he is down to the crab. Perhaps one final sip.
Of the main event dream. As a board pairing 8 claims another casualty. Suddenly, the seal appears to have been broken. We were a bit stagnant at 20.
Andre?
And now
What a run.
to just 16.
Longtime grinder, great player, no match for Juan Maceres.
Nope.
Who is son of the online legend. If anybody plays online, I mean, I can't believe this is real, but Viet Cong 01, old
insane.
school crusher from the
Yeah.
PokerStars days.
Killed it.
is
Crushed it.
Apparently the father
Yep.
of Juan Maceres, who is chip leading the main in a great spot. The guy just has a feel, a vibe to him.
He's got good genes.
He's my pick to win, not just because he's massive chip leader, but is that Espen Jorstad? Yeah, this is the 50K, guys. We are going to be live for the main on this exact channel in about 10 minutes. Crazy atmosphere here. Let us know if you guys want us to finish the show with Tortoise or Nikki. 1 for Tortoise, 2 for Nikki.
Probably Nikki.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll do a quick poll in chat. Who you guys want to look at before
If I win
we
this,
get on
it's
out of
rigged.
here? Deep in the main, crazy atmosphere here at the World Series, day 8.
It's only going to get crazier as each
I know,
elimination
I know you
happens.
guys are very disappointed, but this will be our last day of High Noon. As you see some railbirds, maybe railing Toby. The British rail, the UK rail, has been known to get a lot.
Landon's over there.
Shout out to Mr. K, says I could do better commentary in my underwear. Well, you'd have a huge advantage then, not having to put on the rest of your clothes. So that's not really a fair statement, is it? Landon on the rail with someone with the dusty
And
reg.
Krish is over there somewhere.
It's like the dusty reg central over there.
That's where I came from.
Oh, that's your. That makes sense. All right. Well, speaking of where you came from, we're going to send you back there because the
Sounds good.
the chat wants Nikki. Believe it or not.
You know what? I also agree with the chat.
The chat wants Nikki. So thank you so much, Tortoise.
All right,
great
man.
run, finishing 1500th
Something
in this
like
year's
that.
main.
Yeah.
Great
I don't
job.
know. I got a little bit more back than I started with.
You see our
Sorry.
production crew. We can't show you the table yet. This is just a preview, guys. If you thought this is exciting, wait till you see the actual tables with the cards. Someone did vote for Tortoise in the chat. There is Kara
I'm sorry to
Scott.
disappoint.
There is Kara Scott doing a great job on the interviews, not eliminating any players like Jeff Platt does.
Well, did you check out my new sick hat?
Very nice. Yeah. Check out these High Noon hats in the store, guys. Support our show.
I got a question for you. If you're the short stack going into today, is your range just that upper top corner of the chart only with the ICM implications and the prestige implications?
No,
Do
I'm
you
a
tighten
bottom.
up to,
I open up the
You're a
chat.
bottom?
I'm a bottom, yeah.
I guess that already.
You know, when it comes to range, I'm at the bottom of the range. I play a wide range. This gentleman is one of the biggest WSOP railbirds. He's obviously here for the main event. I'm not sure who this fellow is, but security might be... No, he's good.
What's his shirt say?
Wow, look, we've got Jeff Platt peeking over here.
Oh, no. He already eliminated me. Get out of here.
How many different names can we call Nikki before the end of the show?
I've been called them all.
Yeah. Only good ones, though.
I'm all in. That's
Look at this guy hanging around. You see the...
It's pretty good merch. Oh,
There's producer John, guys.
Look at us. Look at my ripped back from my trainer.
No, we don't
making
need this. This is weird. Don't show them this. Yeah, cut off that shot, producer John. Just go. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
You guys see producer John, the reason this show has been so difficult to run for the last 5 weeks. Just endless technical difficulties. He's gonna step out now. He's had enough.
He's got the better headphones.
He's stepping out. He's stepping out. Producer John has had enough. This is the man behind the scenes, the man who makes it run.
If you
The
like
one and
producer
only.
John, please give us a like. We're just begging at this point that you just hit that like button, and you subscribe per chance, and then maybe ring the bell, and you won't miss any of the main event coverage that's coming up next. That's how you get in. That's how you get your foot in the door. You do all those things, and then you get to see some really sick cards. You're going to see all the hands. You're going to have much better commentary, like way better commentary, just so much better. World's better. We are just,
Oh, speaking of which, John in chat says, Jeff Platt interviewed my pancreas. I now have type 1 diabetes.
He does. That's the.
There you go. Platt's coming over
surreal.
here. What is
no.
he doing?
I don't know.
What
Can
the
we
hell is he
hide?
doing?
He's talking
Yeah,
to himself.
where is he going?
He's talking to himself right now. He's a man that's been broken.
What is Jeff Platt doing?
I think he's eliminated
Where is
himself.
He going? Jeff Platt has eliminated himself.
He's eliminated
He can no
himself.
longer get any interviews from the main event. Nobody wants to talk to this man. He's just going to rail out.
He's going to be
in
wandering the
peace.
streets
Yeah.
of Las Vegas on Decatur.
Come down to the Horseshoe. The crowd is filling up, but no, in 10 minutes, guys.
How long is this 10 minutes? Like 10 minutes has been going on for like 20 minutes. It's crazy.
This 10 minutes that lasts
10
forever.
minutes,
This 10 minutes will.
So my husband says, like, just 10 more minutes. Sorry, guys.
We're getting really close to the main event. Penultimate day before the final table. 6 more players. We have one more clip for you guys.
If you want.
If you want.
It's
we might as well just show it. Just show the clip, producer John. Just show. It's quick. It's quick. You see some railbirds there.
Looks like he's going for the regular 3-bet.
Are they like the puberty of pre-flop holdings?
Yeah, remember that first time you were in school, Ali, when you were, in your case, probably 9 or 10? Foster City with snowmen right next door. He's covered each card. Asks what the size of the 3-bet is and comes with the cold call. Fair enough, sir. Gio is in.
It was curious because he announced a number. It happened to be a number that represented a flat call. Normally,
out.
when we declare a number, it's a raise.
Well, he was confirming that Weinman made it 2.9 and then deposited in himself. Just north of 8 in there. Oh, and for Dan Weinman, how sweet it is. Middle set, bottom set.
So little escape, and look at Weinman.
And for Foster City, barring the 4th 8, perhaps he will regret coming along for the cold call here. Note the slow play. Clean 6 of diamonds. Same situation.
10 million.
Indeed he is. 2.2. Goes for 2.2 into 8.
A tickler. And Gio loves it. I mean, he thinks, got my man where I want him, but
Gio loves it, and I like the size from Dan, keeping an eye on 10s and 9s, not wanting to dissuade. We see the situation. It's going in shortly.
6 million.
Wyman has to fade 1 out, Ali.
set over set.
Wow. That is cooler.
Oh, boy, the spade as well. Go on, Dan. Take that. Take all of that. Before that 9 turns into an 8. What a double for Weinman, Ali.
Good shit.
Wow, set over set in the main event, guys. I mean,
Brutal.
Brutal. So we've only got about 3 minutes left, which is more of my kind of wheelhouse. As you see, the beautiful high noon hat, full screen that, only $35 in the store. High noon.
What a sick model. Just
Coming
like makes
to,
me want to buy hats when I
yeah.
look at that model.
I'm not sure when we'll be back, guys, but
So
we'll be back. Poker Masters. It's like golf, but poker, but more exciting. But yeah, I mean, just this is you're seeing our team here, all the hard work behind the scenes. Mr. Brent Hanks, the cameraman from the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah.
Shout out to all of our past hosts. There's Producer John.
There's Producer John.
I mean, you see why the show runs so poorly most of the time.
So good.
God knows what he's doing back there.
It's been an honor being the Depaulo and Maria Ho B team. I'm just so thankful to
really
be
glad
here.
we could get Maria
So
here to
grateful
close
to
out
be
the
here.
series now that Ryan is home, taking some time off. But yeah, it's been a great run, guys. No cards. We did this without one hand. We never had
you
cards.
try commentating without seeing any hands.
Yeah,
try,
you
just
could. You
try
try
it
being
in your
an
room right now.
announce-tator without any cards to show.
It's hard work.
Yeah, but I do want to just a heartfelt message to the Euros. We've been very hard on you on this show, the Europeans. We love you guys, and we just respect you so much as players that, you know, we're dusty Americans.
We just don't want you at the table.
We just don't want to play poker with you.
Yeah.
But we like you.
But we
we'll
like
go.
you.
We'll hang out. We'll get fish
We'll
and
get
chips.
beers.
Yeah.
Do you guys drink beers?
Come to America. Just
get
All
some
right.
free refills.
You know what, guys?
We do
That's
that here.
From the producer, John, the technical difficulties, the dealers, the floor people, all the railbirds in here, and all of you wonderful people in chat with all of your incredible positivity. Thank you so much for being here. That's going to be our season, our series.
We love you. Thank you. God bless.
Just cut it, producer John.